Hello Libra, this is for your Hello Libra, this is Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the month of November 2018. Gosh, we're only one more month away and we're almost to 2019. How incredible is that? It must have been a very rough going past couple of 11 months. I'm Libra Moon, so I know that I've had some rough times, especially with emotions, learning to control my emotions. So Libra, first off, what I got for you was strings being pulled, wanting to snip them like you're a puppet to others. That's what I felt. I felt in my I imagined like all these strings just like they're like rubber bands, almost like, oh my God, they're so sticky. How do I get out of this? Like wanting to just snip, 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 snip. Trying to pull away from others, trying to keep, like maybe you feel you're controlled by others and you're hating it, wanting to just, it's like a house. So maybe we'll get a good reading and defending what is dear to you. Look at that. This is your energy for the month of November. Defending, you're on the defense all month long. Wow. We'll pull 3 extra cards for the end of the reading for the month of November. So here we go. We're going to just jump right on into this reading here. So we'll use this deck to pull out what's going on for the month of November and clarifying that with the other deck sitting right here. This little deck right there. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. One more shuffle, and we will start pulling cards. Here is your energy, the Death card, bringing an end to situations. Like, see these, this is like the kind of, like, if you imagined it hanging upside down, these are the strings you're like trying to pull away, trying to transform something, trying to bring it into something, and just trying to get out of this, like, oh. And you look, this reminds me of the bird mask that I've seen on pictures or in movies, where this is like the doctor, in the old days, they used to wear the mask. They were the doctor. They went and doctored you. Maybe your nervous system. I hate saying bringing in anything medical, but maybe your nerves are just like really rattled. Maybe you're having some issues with some nerve problems going along. Here's your spine. This is just what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting that, but maybe there's I'm trying to see here. This is like a person who feels like just, maybe you need to take some, get some stress relief, do some meditation or something, changing. We have death and making something new, ending something and bringing it in, transforming it. And the influence this month for you guys, Libra, is going to calmer waters. Well, hey, I can see that. Wanting to just drop all those swords and go on to peaceful waters. And for some of you, the root of this will be that you've got this Father of Cups taking control of your emotions, maybe waiting on an answer, going looking for this answer as you go. So this has caused you to go forward to calmer waters and bringing it into a situation. And the recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like your luck has changed, causing this all to happen, like setting this all forth. Boom, something happened, all this freaking entanglement. This is the exact kind of vision that I had, like, oh my God, if this would bring, nerves. It's to do with heartbreak too, like letting go. You're walking away from something. And what are you thinking about? You're thinking about how you'd like to have some peace and stability in your life, bringing things into balance, keeping guarded. These strings, look at your, how do I expand my strings? Wow. There's the strings in this reading again. And yeah, you're going to be very super protective over yourself and what you want. You're going to keep guarded, defending what is yours, dear to you. Dear to you. Very dear to you. Your nest egg, maybe. The things that you've accumulated, the things you feel passionate about, you're guarding and protecting them with every single bit of your life, it seems like. It's like, don't you dare touch this. If you can't touch this, you might have my strings. You might be pulling my strings, but oh no, I'm protecting this, 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 and this. And other people are trying to control you. You have in your feelings, you're feeling like, I'm going to take strong action. I'm going to be nothing. You're feeling like you can go withstand anything, cutting things out, standing your ground, defending yourself. Again, defensive, very defensive. A lot of action here. And you are having some unexpected changes in your environment, something you're not seeing come, and it's bringing you up in your head. You're expecting, because of this unexpected event that happens, it's going to put you all up in your head, and you're going to be feeling like you're freaking tied to the past. You can't get away from this shit. What the heck? And so you're defending what is really true and dear to you. And your emotions, you're keeping it guarded and protected because you're wanting to move away from this energy. This is just like, feeling like you're trying to move forward. Look at this. And you're keeping guarded again. And there's people like trying to poke at you. And it's really rattled your nerves. And so you're just saying, you know what, I'm out of here. But you're not letting people know. You're guarded. They can't touch you. You're trying to move forward. You still got a little bit of obstacles in your way. They're kind of sharp and pointy. In communication, maybe this communication is probably pretty sharp. Like, okay, we got maybe 4 weeks, or there's maybe 4 things standing in your way. They're all poking at you. And 3 things you managed to get away from, but you've got 4 things this month that you're having to deal with. And you're defending yourself. You're protecting it. Like you've got this little wand right here saying, yep, you can't get me. So let's see what we got going on for the rest. We're going to clarify these. So we have the Death card here. This is transforming something, changing up something, bringing it into some way. And yeah, this has to do with opening a new door, standing your ground, defending what you believe, defending your home, defending the things you've brought stability, and regretting something in the past. Even though you're standing truthfully there, you're still regretting loss in the past, but you're going to calmer waters. After this tower moment happened, and you're seeking clarity, you're shining a light on this, where your emotions are, waiting for an answer and feeling really tied to the past. This Father of Cups here. Change of fortune, wheel of fortune, change of luck has happened. You see this is what you're going towards. Yeah, bringing the Death card in. You're changing something, transforming. You see something, you found the light, figured out a way to get out of this right here. And you're looking at your ships coming in, waiting to clarify these fast messages that came in the past about a partnership, a love relationship that you've walked away from, but you feel like your luck has changed. You're walking away from it. Fast messages, there's fast action regarding that, and judgment on is being brought up about that past. It was brought up and the decision was made, and you may put an ending to things that were no longer, things that made you feel betrayed. So this was in your past. You got the 4 of Pentacles here because you took control. You're taking control and doing some impulsive action and guarding it, protecting that action and protecting what is yours that you've worked really hard on. You've made sure you've got all the details. Maybe paperwork has been taken care of, to make sure, you looked at all the details and you're protecting that. And it has to do with emotional well-being and your emotional, like where you feel really happy home life, and defending that also. Standing your ground. This is all about defense this month for you guys, Libra. Show up in your own reading. Yeah, Father of Swords, having justice, being fair. You have a lot of options and you've got someone intriguing you, and you're feeling like you need to take some fast action. And this Tower moment has come, which has brought an ending to something, and there's completion, and it's now you're talking it out with other people, and you're needing to make some balancing movements to be able to keep it all together. This is a person trying to keep their shit together. Excuse my English. Expecting to be up in your head, but you can balance out. You've learned somehow to learn patience, and you're going to stand grounded, and you're going to seem a little bit different towards people, and you're going to go forward smoothly to calmer waters. Maybe this has not been like you in the past. You're still feeling tied and bound, though, to this situation, and you're walking away from it. You want to go after those 2 of Cups, which will give you this emotional fulfillment right here. And the 10, like you're leaving all those 8 cups behind, and here this is something you want. You see yourself growing old into your future. You're looking at, this is a partnership you're going towards. And we will clarify that with one last card. Yep, making a choice about where is it that you feel abundant. Remember, you're defending what you believe in, what you hold dear to you. Final message. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Seek whomever it is that you have, this is going within, and seeking wisdom that you hold. Lift the curse and forgive. That may be something within your family life. And you're needing to forgive this past stuff in your past in order to move forward. Break free, regain your youth, and fly. So break free from all the things that have been imposed upon you throughout your life up to this point. This is going back, looking deep inside yourself at how your family, how their ways of being have really influenced you, and maybe other people too when you were growing up. They influenced you on how you should be, and you had a lot of opposition there because maybe that wasn't right for you, and now you're seeing it as, with a clarity, how it's messed up your life. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. And we have the 7 of coins. This is looking at what can help grow, how you can grow something, grow step by step. You're learning that process, and lift the curse and forgive. And look at that. You have the 10 of Cups, like you have emotional satisfaction. Break free, regain your youth, and fly. And we've got reconciling. Maybe you're getting back, talking with others, sharing your emotions, sharing expression of emotions. This is 3 people talking over drinks. This is what I get is this is expressions of emotions, and maybe teaching it to others. I'm going to give you 2 extra cards for each one of these. We've got the growth one, looking at things as they start to grow, looking at things, how they're growing, where they fit, how they blend in, they come in, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, feeling victorious after speaking with someone, having a new passionate start in something. Wow. And this is the Cups, feeling wow. The King of Cups, having emotional control, having control over emotions. And that's really key element to have, in order to how to react to all kinds of situations by having control over your emotions and not reacting right in the present moment, being able to back off a little and observe all these other emotions that are coming from other people and seeing how they fit, and then being able to respond afterwards. yeah, feeling really secure in what you're waiting on. And this Three of Cups, if you're reconciling, we'll find out. It's been a burden that so it looks like you're talking and sharing. Oh, and you're going to go offer, it's been very burdensome, and you're going to go offer your cup of love, or you're going to go offer some emotional assistance to somebody. One more card for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of November. Being very defensive. And this is a passionate, you feel this is really passionate. You feel passionate about this. This is like, oh yeah, I can do this. So yeah, defending what is dear to you. This is for you guys for the month of November. Have fun with that. So I hope you like this reading. Please comment, and well, thank you. I just read your little thing that you said. If he has blessed me, then that is what my gift is, to give to others, so I can help others out of little particular situations they're stuck in, because maybe I've been in them all. You never know. My life is like a book, a big, huge book. Some people, they have a life that has nothing ever really happens, and it's kind of comfortable, dull, and boring. The kind that you just go to school, and then you go to college, and then you get married, and then you have your little babies, and then you raise your little family. You keep your secrets in the closet. You drink in the closet. You don't talk about anything. And you act like life is just a fairy tale. And you build up all your money, and then you die. I'm just kidding. That's boring life. And then there's other people who have had to go through the life of grief, heartache, strife. Oh my gosh, emotional trauma, drama, and that comes from their past. And then they just end up reacting and never really seeing the truth, because they're learning from the minute they're born into a toxic family. Well, I guess toxic is what society labels as toxic. So if you go by society, things that just don't go with the flow of life, things why people react. And I could go on a tangent there. Why people react, and it's taught to the little kids. And the little kids start doing the same thing that the mommies and daddies do, and their brothers and sisters, and then on and on and on. I'm getting a little sarcastic on that one. And then you get removed. Some people have been removed from home. Some people have been put in different families. Some people got stolen, kidnapped, whatever. Who knows? So life is so full of so many things. And some people, they just have the life. But they also have hidden things. Let's see, making sure that all my cards are upright here. Anyways, happiness is always around the warmer. Yeah, I hate having to bring bad messages, though. When I do get these cards, it's like, oh God, well, life happens, right? We have things that just happen. Make sure these are all upright. We have things that happen. We could have a comfortable little life, and all of a sudden we have all this unexpected stuff happen, and it shocks your system, and it puts you, some people go into, some people can't climb out that black hole. Some people, they look at that, they stand on the edge of a cliff, and they see, okay, I can drown in my emotions, or I can like jump off this cliff and fall and go into a depression, go into sadness and sorrow, or I can fly. Which one is it that I'm going to do? And I've been there. I did that maybe 12 years ago. I had a moment in time where I had to make this decision. What am I going to do? Am I going to sit here in my sorrow and feel sad for myself and not be able to, and just stop my own life, quit living life? Or just because I had this unexpected thing that happened, maybe I had a cause in it. It wasn't something I wanted to have happen. I had no control over it, and I had to just take that leap of faith and continue going on with life. Corner, though, I don't know what that means. Corner. Oh, around the corner. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying there. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, so anyways, I had to take that leap of faith and go forward in life, and my whole life just changed. I went into a whole different world that I never ever thought I would ever go to because I was having my nose held down, down at lower things that were, that other people shined or shunned. I decided, I needed to make some money, and so I went to work. I went and danced. Oh wow, you know what? It made money, and it actually brought me out of being unconfident in myself and who I was. Anyways, that's a whole life story back there. And you know what? It's like I've went through so much change and so much endings and everything in my life. I've went through a lot of trauma, but I'm still here and I'm smiling, which is awesome, And some people, they can't understand, how can you smile? It's like I've healed from, I've healed. One of the hardest things you can do is lose a child, a grown child, but a child who still had a future that they could still make. And the hard thing to do is lose that child, and especially like unexpected, like this one was suicide. My son committed suicide. So not something I expected to ever happen, even though it was always there, always around the corner was a possibility because he was always there. And it's like, I look back on my past and realize, had there been a lot of different things that had not happened, had I not been around certain people, especially family members, maybe my life would have been perfect because I was living my life until I went back home. But I can't blame it on my family, but there's a lot of stuff I've managed to see how I was always wrong. And it's stuff that I've got put on my own self by my family. So that's something I guess I'm going to be sharing off and on from here and here on out. And, I may have family members that might watch this video and get really pissy poo at me because I'm going forward in life. I'm not waiting and sticking around and wallowing in the misery that they might be living in. And I'm trying to help them try to help my sister to get out of being controlled by the mom of our family. Oh, wow. Didn't realize how bad people could emotionally manipulate you. And hopefully you can understand that one. Being emotionally manipulated, that is, wow. Letting your emotions be controlled by others and not even realizing it, and all the drama and chaos that comes from that, that's like, it's massive. And I'm going on a tangent. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I have to finish going. I'm bouncing back and forth between here and my Light Rays channel on Facebook, and so I'm like bouncing back and forth, doing this reading and then going over there. And this is like 24 readings, so it takes me about, oh gosh, almost an hour for each one. So that's 12 hours. So I've been going at this since yesterday. Slowly started. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back. I'm going to be back because I still have my weekend readings to do. I've got, 4 more readings to finish up, and that'll be about 2 more hours. So then I'll start my weekend readings, but I'm going to probably throw that till Monday. Monday is the 11th, I think, and that's a holiday here in the States. I'm sorry for your loss, but you're strong and that's amazing. But with me, it took a while to be able to get there. It took me about 10 months. I stayed secluded for 10 months by myself. I stayed. I did maybe a couple months of counseling. Didn't really talk much on my son. I used different modalities for my healing process, though. I used a lot of modalities. I mean, there's so much stuff that I did on my own to be able to come to this place where I am now and be able to talk. I can talk about my son without breaking down and crying and getting all emotional. I I just, I don't know, I just done a lot of work with myself, and coming out to be doing this stuff publicly and even talking publicly, that's a big deal for me, because that's showing my confidence coming back too. Because believe me, all the way up to there, it was like I would never. It's scary to share what you do, with public. It's scary to share a gift with the public. It's scary because, well, you used to feel scared, but you're gonna always be hit with your naysayers and people trying to shame you and stuff. And it's like I've learned to rise above that. Sometimes I react, but I'm able to fix that faster than, notice I'm reacting to someone saying something bad towards me. I sometimes react. Oh, but now I know how to react, and I can choose between being instigating, because I can come back at somebody just as bad as they can come at me, but I choose to be the better person and just say whatever and leave it. Sometimes you have to speak your piece, though, to stand up for yourself, because if not, these people that like to pick on you or try to say whatever towards you, they're gonna continue bullying you, trying to be the bigger, mean person, stronger, tough, put their insecurities on you. And if you just learn how to control your own self and how you react to them and not give them what they're feeding off of you, like me walking away from someone, yelling, screaming, or calling me names or whatever, and me being able to walk away from that makes them feel triumphant, like, I just shamed her, so she's walking away. But to stand your ground, wow, they're not expecting that, and not to cause physical violence either. This is like not even instigating or saying things, just sitting there totally mute I say, like a robot with no emotions showing whatsoever. In your head, you're laughing maybe at this whole situation, because it's like, wow, you look at a whole situation instead of having fear and shame and all the things that they want to say bad towards you. It's like you're like laughing in your head at how horrible and funny they look. They're sitting there screaming, and they got these funky looking faces on them, and they're like, and you're just like, oh my God. And you keep a poker face because you've got control. And anything that they say, you just kind of learn how to say nothing that gives them any reason, no fuel for the fire, except for they kind of get lost, like what? Their brain is like tossed, like taken for a ride, like, whoa, wait a minute. That wasn't what they were wanting. So they fish for something else to throw at you. And if you transmute that, like, say something that it's able to just stop. You don't say anything that makes them offensive, because that's what they're wanting. They want to keep on at you. You just keep transmuting it. And then boom, next thing you know, they're like, they've run out of things. And it's like you can finally stand up and say your piece, what you were originally there for, whatever, and you can walk away and leave that situation feeling really good and proud of yourself, because you did not react and you didn't instigate. Oh gosh, but sometimes, instigating sounds really good, but not instigating is even better, even though you really want to. But hey, revenge is not what you should be doing. Revenge is something, yeah, it feels good, but you're just hurting yourself, when you could have just walked away, said, fuck it, it's not worth your energy. Okay, I am going now. So you guys have a great night tonight, and have a great weekend. I'll be back for the readings for the weekend after this, because I'm gotta get all my stuff out here, and I have the time to do it too. So yes. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, whatever. And you can always private email me if you don't feel like talking on this thing. Okay, thanks. Bye.